What's up, everybody? It's time for that week again. Time for week 5. Time for week 5 in the NFL review. Alright. Let me go see here. Alright, week 5. We're on week 5. Alright. We'll start from Thursday like always, work our way down to Monday, but I'll go on and tell you every match, sorry. I kind of lost my voice. It seems like I'm coming towards the end of this sickness, but it seems like the closer you get to the end, the worse off you get. So, yeah. But anyways, we'll start from Monday, work our way down to Thursday. I'll tell you who everyone played, and then we'll hop straight into what I thought about the games. Thursday night, it was my New England Patriots versus the Indianapolis Colts, Texans versus Buffalo, New York Giants versus Carolina, Miami versus Cincinnati, Baltimore versus Cleveland, Green Bay versus Detroit, Jacksonville versus Kansas City, Denver versus New York Giants, Atlanta versus Pittsburgh, Oakland versus the Chargers, Minnesota versus Philadelphia, Arizona versus San Francisco, Los Angeles Rams versus Seattle, Houston versus Dallas, and then, to finish out the week, Monday night was Washington versus New Orleans Saints. So starting with Thursday night football, 24-38 was the final score. It was a really, really close game there for a while. I think at one point in time, Indianapolis scored to be down by 7, and then we went back and scored, and that was basically where the game ended. We won by 14 points. But yeah, it was a back and forth affair. It was a really good game. Andrew Luck went 38 for 59, 365, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Brady went 34 for 44, 341, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But if anybody watched that game, that interception, those 2 interceptions was not on Brady, so I don't know why the hell they gave it to him. Both of the times, the receiver should have called it, but missed it. Hang on. Let me grab a cough drop real quick. But yeah, neither one of those interceptions should have been blamed on Tom, but they was, so it's whatever. Anyways, moving along here. Buffalo versus Tennessee. Tennessee was looking good. It came out that win against Philly. I thought they had something going. And then they get beat by Buffalo. What can I say other than Buffalo is looking amazing right now? Like, Buffalo, what are they on? I think they're on they're on a 1-game winning streak. I thought they was on a 2. But yeah, they're looking pretty damn good. No, I don't think this momentum is enough to get them to the playoffs or anything. But they most certainly are looking good. Josh Allen is looking better. Josh Allen was 10 for 19, 82 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Sorry, guys. But yeah, what can I say? Except they're looking pretty damn good right now. 31-33. what can I say other than this was the best New York Giants looked out of all season long, and they got robbed. They got robbed of one. How does Graham Gano hit a 63-yarder, I believe it was. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But how does Graham Gano hit a 63-yarder to end the game of a win? That is just insane, crazy to me. And that's just nuts. Yeah, that's just crazy. 27-17. What can I say? Besides, Miami was looking good at the start of the season. Now they look garbage as hell, or as heck, I should say. But Cincinnati is on a tear right now, and it's really weird because, like I've been trying to tell you guys, where I am, we get all the Bengals games at 1 o'clock. If the Bengals are playing at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, doesn't really matter. We get it. We get it on our television. And I watch this game, and they're on a tear right now. I do not take anything away from them. But there is one thing I got to say. What the hell was all this game about, Cincinnati? Like, you took on other opponents that you should have blew out like this. Well, this wasn't really a blowout, but let me get to my point. You should have beat the other teams like this, but you only won by a point to the Atlanta Falcons that are not doing well. You know, other teams like Pittsburgh, you almost lost to and shit. But you play a 3-1 team. The only other team that I could have seen you all lose, that I could have seen the Bengals lose to out of this entire streak that they've been on, was the Panthers, and that's who their actual only loss is to. So why didn't they beat Pittsburgh? Why didn't they beat anybody else like this? But they play the second best team they've played out of all season, the 3-1 Miami Dolphins, that walked into this game at 3-1, and they won like this against the 3-1 Miami Dolphins, but almost lose to Pittsburgh, only beat Atlanta by 1. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. Moving on here. Cleveland and Baltimore, 9-12. What can I say besides Cleveland is looking good right now? I don't know how far this momentum is going to carry them. I don't know none of that. All I do know is this momentum is looking good. Hold on. What can I say but this momentum is carrying them right now? I don't know whether it's going to carry them into the playoffs or whatnot, but this is most certainly looking good for Cleveland. Baltimore, 3-1, came in here, but I don't know. I can't say anything because I didn't watch it, but I guess Cleveland played better. Let's see, what was Joe Flacco's in there? Dang. Joe Flacco was 29 for 56, 298, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Baker Mayfield was 25 for 43, 342, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Okay. So that's a pretty good game from Baker Mayfield. Okay. Cleveland is staring at 2-1. And we'll discuss who they play after we get down here. Green Bay and Detroit. What can I say here besides Detroit is starting to get on a roll, and Green Bay is just looking really, really bad right now. 2-2-1. That's not good at all. They're not looking good. You know, I don't know what else to say outside of that. Anyways, on to this game, and I got high praises for this. Jacksonville and Kansas City, 14-30. Everybody wanted to talk about how Jacksonville was going to win this game. Everybody on the NFL Network, all the analysis. I think my mom even thought it, if I'm thinking right. Maybe not. But tons of people thought that Kansas City was going to win this game. I mean, not Kansas City. Jacksonville was going to win this game. I told everybody, I said, I have a very high feeling that Kansas City is going to win this game. And what happened, boys? Kansas City won it 30-14. Denver and New York Jets, 16-34. What can I say? But Denver looks really bad right now, and New York Jets are finally starting to catch their streak. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. Let's see the quarterbacks' names here. Case Keenum was 35 for 51, 377, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Sam Darnold was 10 for 22, 198, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Okay, so the defense pretty much cost them the game. Yeah. All right. So on to this one. Atlanta and Pittsburgh, 17-41. What else can I say besides Pittsburgh is finally starting to pick up steam, and Atlanta is just looking awful this year. They really are. They're looking really bad. Let's get to the quarterback, stats. Matt Ryan was 26 for 38, 285, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Ben was 19 for 29, 253 touchdowns, 1 interception. Okay. Oakland and the Chargers. Again, what can I say besides the Chargers are looking good? Oakland looking terrible. Oakland is looking terrible this season. Philly and Minnesota, 23-21. Much needed win for Minnesota. Much needed win. Philly is just not looking like Philly that went to the Super Bowl. They're 2-3, and I have them losing tonight. It's Thursday morning. It's 3:07 in the morning. Thursday morning, like I said. I have them losing to New York tonight. New York Giants. But I don't know. Arizona and San Francisco, 28-18. What can I say, everybody? Besides, we're not gonna have any 0-16 teams this year. So that deserves a round of applause. Because Arizona was the only undefeated team. They go in and win against San Francisco. San Francisco just looks awful right now. Josh Rosen was 10 for 25, 170, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. C.J. Beathard was 34 for 54, 349, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. All right, moving right along. Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks, 33-31. All I can say is I did not watch this game. But that would have been one hell of a game to see. And when isn't that game good? The Rams and the Seahawks always tend to be good as hell. Um, the Rams won by 2 points, which is awesome. But the Seattle Seahawks always put up a fight against them. Let's see the stats. Jared Goff was 23 for 32, 321, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And Russell was 13 for 21, 198, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. So Goff had more yardage, but Russell was the overall better quarterback in this game. Anyways, moving along to Sunday Night Football. Dallas and Houston, 16-19. It was a battle for Texas primacies. It was the battle of the Tets and, the teams from, Texas. Houston came out on top. They're starting to pick up steam. Dallas is just starting to fall off. Let's see the quarterback stats. Dak Prescott was 18 for 29, 208, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. My man Deshaun Watson was 33 for 44, 375, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And then moving along, Washington and New Orleans, 43-19. This one was just a beat down. Whoever the hell Washington is playing next week, I see them winning against, that we're about to go see. I see them winning against, but I could be wrong. Anyways, a preview of Week 6 that starts tonight on Thursday Night Football. But before I get there, let's talk about the teams that are on a bye week. Detroit and New Orleans. It's really good for both of these teams to go on a bye week because they're both coming off of wins, I think. Let me go make sure. What is Detroit coming off of? Yes, they're coming off of a win. They beat Green Bay. So they're definitely coming off a win, and so is New Orleans. So they're both on a bye week. But anyways, let's start from Thursday, work our way down to Monday night. So Thursday is Philly and New York Giants, which is tonight. Like I said, it's Thursday morning. It's 3:11 in the morning. Philly and New York Giants play tonight. That should be a good game. I have New York Giants winning that. The 1 o'clock games are Tampa Bay and Atlanta, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, Chargers and Cleveland, Buffalo and Houston, Chicago and Miami, Arizona and Minnesota, New York Jets and Indianapolis, Seattle and Oakland, Carolina and Washington. I don't know. I kind of see Washington winning that. I really do. I kind of see Washington winning that. And then the 4 o'clock games are the Rams and the Denver Broncos, the Jacksonville Jaguars and Dallas, and Baltimore and Tennessee. And then the Sunday night game, maybe the best game of the year, is us in Kansas City. That is going to be a hell of a game, or at least I'm hoping it's a hell of a game. And then Monday night is going to be San Francisco and Green Bay, and I've seen Green Bay giving them a beat down, but I could be wrong. This has been fun, twists and turns all up and down all year long. We're now going into week 6, and I'll be bringing this to you guys on. It seems like I'm doing it early in the morning, Thursday morning, uploading it before Thursday night game. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Right before right before next Thursday night's game, which is Denver and Arizona. I will be doing it early in the morning like I am right now and bringing it to you before that game starts. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna end right here and then upload it before the game starts tonight. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy these. I've had a lot of fun making them. We're going to start doing this every single NFL year. And I will be bringing you guys a little information here and there in case you guys don't get it already. I'll bring it to you when it first hits me. Free agency signings, all that kinds of stuff. In the off season, I will be bringing to you guys too. My name is NFL Boy Brandon, so it made sense to be doing all this. But anyways, like I said, I've enjoyed reviewing, giving you all my opinions about the game, to all this stuff. I hope you guys are having just as much as fun as I am making these for you. I love you guys very, very much. If you enjoy these just as much as I do, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I have plenty more content to come. I was thinking about doing a mukbang tonight for you guys, but I'm actually getting that food for supper. And by the time I eat my supper, the Thursday night game will be on, so that will be a no-go. But I should have a video here for you soon. Like I told you, I'm starting to get over this. So as soon as I'm fully over this, I have a very, very, very funny video coming out for you guys. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, I love you guys. Until the next one, I'm not sure when the next one's going to be, but until then, I love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace. The bitchy fakers, I'm blind.